Okay, this Sunday at the Saroyan Theater in downtown Fresno, we have America's Got Talent tour coming through. We've been talking to different performers from America's Got Talent all week and giving away tickets to you guys to go see them. Today we're going to be talking to singer Cammie Bradley. Let's go ahead and bring her in. Cammie, how are you?
I'm doing so good. Thanks for asking.
Awesome. Where are you calling from?
We are currently in Colorado Springs.
Awesome. And you're on your way to Fresno. Have you ever been to Fresno before?
I have not.
Well, boy, are you in for a treat. We can't
so
we can't wait to have you here. Now, I talked to Ms. Jimmy Rose yesterday. You know what he told me?
What did he tell you?
He told me you're a hottie, and Fresno can't wait to have Cammie Bradley here in town.
Oh, my.
Well, you got to watch those Marines, Cammie. I don't know if your daddy ever told you that.
No, he's a sweetheart.
Now, when I first heard about you, we had one of our producers come to me, and they're like, hey, I got this girl from America's Got Talent, and she sings a Beatles song. I go, oh, really? What song is that? And he starts singing to me, I Want to Hold Your Hand.
Did he sing a good version of it, or was it bad?
Well, wait a minute. That wasn't the song that you did, though, is it?
Yeah, that's the song I did.
Oh, it is the song you did. Is that the song that we have the video of? Anyway, are you a big...
That's definitely the song I sang.
Are you a big Beatles fan? Are you a big Beatles fan?
I am a huge Beatles fan.
You know, I have a video, and I wish you were going to be right here in the studio, or maybe we could get together later via the internet, and I will send you a video of my 4-year-old daughter singing Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band from beginning to end.
Oh my gosh, that's so adorable.
And she has no musical accompaniment. She just goes for it, a cappella.
Good for her.
Yeah. How did you get started singing?
I grew up in a musical family, so it's kind of been a part of who I am my whole life.
And were you in a band before you started auditioning for our America's Got Talent?
Yes, I was.
What kind of band?
I guess you would call it maybe like an indie folk pop band.
Oh, really?
Was, just some original music.
So is that what you're hoping to do once you get off tour, is do an album of kind of indie music?
Yeah, I actually have an album on iTunes right now called Seas that has some of my original music, and I'm really hoping that after the tour and after everything kind of calms down a little bit that I can get started on another one.
Awesome. Now, you're not only a vocalist, you're a musician also, correct?
Yeah, I play piano. I've been playing since I was 7.
Really? Now, who's some of your big musical influences? I know we talked about the Beatles, but who else?
I have so many. Etta James, Ray Charles, Adele, Mumford & Sons. The list goes on and on. I love all types of music.
Wow, that's a variety right there. What will you be doing on Sunday night when you're here in Fresno?
I'll be doing some songs from the show. I'll also be doing an original song, and then I'm going to be doing a duet as well.
Awesome. Now, when you tried out for America's Got Talent, what was the song that got you in the door?
My very first audition was Somewhere Over the Rainbow. I did an a cappella version of it, but I think the one that really kind of made people realize that I had something that they wanted to vote for me was during the semifinals. I sang "Believe" by Cher.
Oh, really? Did you have the vocal thing, the effect going on?
No. It's an acoustic version, just me and the piano. It's very different from the original.
Wow, I'd love to hear it. So your duet on Sunday night, is that going to be with Jimmy Rose?
Yes.
So is it country or?
Let's just say it's a mix.
A mix. Awesome.
It's a surprise. You're going to have to wait.
All right. Well, before we take off, is there anything that you want to say to the people of Fresno?
Oh my gosh, we're just so excited to be there, and the show is incredible. I mean, honestly, I've had a blast being a part of it, and all the people that are in it are very talented, and we have a great show for you guys. We're excited to be a part of Fresno and have you guys come out and support us.
Are you going to have any free time while you're here?
I don't know. We haven't had a ton of it, but I sure hope so. Do you have any spots to recommend to me?
If you do, yeah, I want to take you to the zoo.
Oh, okay. I love the zoo.
I know you do. Now, we're giving away free tickets to every day of the week this week to America's Got Talent. Cammie Bradley, thank you very much for calling. It was so nice to talk with you.
Thanks for having me.
Okay, you guys want to win free tickets to see Cammie Bradley and the other America's Got Talent stars? Make sure you stay tuned in because we're going to be giving them away in just a little bit.
Thank you.
There's no talking you. It's so sad that you're leaving. It takes time to believe it, but after all is said and done, you're gonna be the lonely one. Oh, do you believe in life after love? I could feel something inside me say, and I really don't think you're strong enough now. And I don't need you anymore. I don't need you anymore. Do you believe in life after love? Love, I can feel something inside me say, and I really don't think you're strong enough now. Do you believe in life after
Hello, boys and girls of YouTube.
Family photos tell your stories. Faces, places, milestones, and moments. You probably meant to preserve those memories. But where are those pictures now? Hiding in boxes or inside the discoloring pages of old albums? Do you own hours of home movies and videotapes that you can't even watch? Slides and negatives that you've saved for all these years and you never get to see? Think of all those precious memories that you've saved from the past to share with the future. Thanks to technology, we're taking more photos than ever, but we're not printing them like we should. Those digital images are held hostage on phones, tablets, and hard drives, leaving them as high-risk targets for accidents and hardware failure. What will happen to all of these images that tell your life story? Cherish those captured memories, not by hiding them, but by safely saving them. Put this overwhelming task on your own agenda or enlist Horn Photo's expertise. Horn Photo provides hands-on help from day one with organizing, scanning, restoring, and duplicating photographs. We can digitize your print and video memories onto DVD for easy viewing and safe, efficient storage. All you need to do is gather your prints, slides, negatives, and videos, then bring them into Horn Photo, where we will care for your cherished memories. In most cases, you can pick up your originals and your DVD within a few days. Once everything is on DVD, it's easy and affordable to order copies of your DVD for your children, siblings, and the rest of your family, so that you can share your memories with everyone. The best part is what can happen once your memories are digitized. We will show you how to transform your pictures into keepsake photo gifts and products you can enjoy for years to come. Don't wait for a disaster to destroy your collection of memories. Take steps to sort, save, and share your life in photos, whether you do it yourself or have Horn Photo help. Stop into Horn Photo and see our full range of solutions for saving and sharing your precious memories.
Own it all at Motorcar Fresno.
I'm Christopher Bundros. I'm a CPA in Clovis. People come to me who haven't filed their taxes in quite a while, or when they do file their tax returns, they're surprised by how much taxes they owe. Or when tax season comes along, their records are so disorganized they have no idea what their income or expenses are. Call me at 559-765-0313 to arrange a complimentary 30-minute needs assessment. You can also find me on the web at clovisaccounting.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
This is Let's Talk Business, and our next guest has a fascinating business, Susan Eddington.
Hi.
And look at this beautiful jewelry. Do you make this jewelry?
I don't make this jewelry.
You don't make it.
I don't make it. I purchased it actually from a company that's been in business for 3 years.
Yeah, but I know good jewelry when I see it. This is very expensive stuff.
Well, it looks like it, but that's the wonderful thing about this jewelry. It looks expensive. It looks like it's totally in style. It's hip. It's
Let me hold this piece because it's just absolutely, and you tell me how many hundreds of dollars this is.
that piece right there, including the earrings, is $5.
$5? How
Yeah.
could it be $5? Oh, earrings come with the necklace.
Absolutely.
Matching earrings and necklace.
Doesn't that look
and
nice?
And it's $5. So
Looks
this one
like-
is on sale or something.
No, it's not on sale. That's what it always is, $5.
You tell me all this jewelry is $5.
Every single thing you see
Oh
here,
my
the
gosh.
bracelets, the necklaces, these.
This is, I like this piece a lot
These,
too.
oh yeah,
This is, I don't know what you call this. It almost looks like
like what do they make the golf clubs out of?
titanium.
That's what it looks like.
Titanium.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like it. It looks very
Absolutely.
realistic. So this is, you're telling me it's costume jewelry.
Yeah,
Now
exactly.
this one has matching earrings too. I cannot believe. So the necklace is $5 and then the earrings are $5 more?
No. The whole set, the earrings and the necklace together are $5.
The whole thing is $5. Unbelievable.
Right. And these rings, these large rings, these are really in style. You see the stars are wearing these now. Each of these rings here, $5.
So these are individual rings.
Right, and these
Bling. They're bling rings.
total bling. These have like
$5.
moonstone type of things. Yeah, these are very, very in right now, and they're only $5.
Now these, I'm gonna look at these with my glasses because without the glasses,
Aren't
it looks
they
like
fun?
the real
They
thing.
look like moonstones.
Looks like little set pearl or something.
Uh-huh.
Moonstones, is that what
Right,
you call it?
right.
I'm going to pull one out so they can
Well,
see
they're
that
kinda locked
They're
in
locked
there.
in for security because
Because
the
they look so
show-
real.
They look so real.
Yeah.
Now, how in? Oh, now this is the other one I liked a lot. Here, this.
That
There's
bracelet.
two of them. Or
No, it's just one.
It's
It
one.
wraps around,
Wow.
but that's got like abalone shells
Uh-huh.
and beads, and that's just $5 as well.
how? I mean, do you have any backstory? How they make it look so realistic?
I guess I don't know how they do it, but
That looks like real abalone.
that is real abalone.
It is real abalone,
Uh-huh,
and
that
yet
is.
the whole thing's only $5.
Right. Yeah. And the hair pieces, we've got these beautiful headbands, which are totally in style right now,
Mm-hmm.
with the feathers, beautiful feathers for the holidays. You can wear this.
Oh, yeah.
The feathers shine with green
Almost
and
looks
purple.
like a 1920s.
Absolutely.
I'm trying to get the right light behind it.
Wouldn't that look beautiful for the holidays with a nice
Mm-hmm.
black dress in your hair? You're gorgeous, just
Well,
gorgeous.
so if somebody wants to get this jewelry, where do they go? How can they reach you?
Well, I have a Facebook page where they can look me up as Susan Eddington, Susie Styles. That's where they can find me.
Susie Styles at Facebook.com.
Absolutely, yeah, that's it.
We have your email, susaneddington@rocketmail.com.
Yeah, that's my personal email.
Well, now they all
But-
have it.
But you can find me on Facebook as Susie Styles.
Susie's Styles at Facebook.com.
Right. And then I'll be showing my jewelry at Sisterhood of Survivors. They're going to be having
yeah.
a little event called Girls Night Out, and the admission is free. It's going to be at the Odd Fellows Hall on November the 19th.
It's out in Clovis
Clovis.
on Gettysburg and
Yeah.
something.
You've
Helm. Gettysburg and Helm.
That's right. Yeah, and the admission is free, and that's going to be a great event. There's going to be people showing things. There's going to be free food and games, and just a nice time to pamper yourself if you're a woman.
You know what? My entire life I've wondered, and I've driven by that Oddfellows Lodge since the day it was born. It had to be 30, 40 years ago. I've never been inside. It'd be fascinating just to know what
Yeah,
goes on in there.
it's
One
great.
thing that goes on in there is $5 jewelry.
The thing I like about this is you don't have to look in a catalog and order it and then
It's
wait
right there,
wait
yeah.
for weeks to get it. yeah, you see it, you like it, you take it home.
Girls' Night Out, Tuesday, November 19th. So you got about a month to get ready for this. Save up your $5.
And
Could you imagine for Christmas getting everybody such a beautiful piece like
exactly, and it doesn't look like it's $5 jewelry. It's just gorgeous.
this? I hope my mom and my sister and my daughter and my wife are not watching, because this is what they're getting for Christmas. I can afford it. $5 a piece with earrings and necklace.
Well, in this economy, we've
Right.
got to do everything we can to save money. In fact, that's why I started selling this. Believe it or not, I have a master's degree, and I lost my job because I was working under a grant. The grant ran out. I lost my job. Couldn't find work. So I found this, and I said, well, I'm going to make my own opportunity.
It's more fun than work, isn't it?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. This is so much fun.
Now, this Girls' Night Out, is it a fundraiser or just a fun time to go somewhere?
Both.
A little of both.
Both, yeah. So
Yeah.
that's a good deal.
November 19th, 4 to 8 p.m., Oddfellows Lodge. Now, we're talking to Susie, about maybe coming to our art hop
Yeah, I'd love to do that.
and just have some of this jewelry, because it's very
Anytime.
artistic. I think it would fit in with our art hop theme, and I think our visitors to our art hop would appreciate being able to buy something for
Yeah,
$5 and take it, and they walk out with the jewelry. They don't have to order it and wait for it to arrive.
That's the great thing about it. And you can have in-home party, too. If someone would like to have me come and show this at their home and invite some friends, I can do that as well.
Now, this is, I don't know if you could see this leaf, but is it a feather or a leaf? A feather, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like it's real silver. Maybe it is real silver.
No.
It looks like it's real silver.
No, it's not.
So, some costume jewelry, you could tell it's like cheap plastic. This looks so
No.
realistic. Every little piece looks very realistic.
Yeah, very nice stuff. Looks like crystals. Feels like crystals. Anyway, so it's fun. And, I couldn't sell. I shouldn't say this because I don't want to hurt the feelings of insurance salesmen, but I couldn't do that. That's
Couldn't do
too
that.
hard. That's hard work. But this is fun.
Yeah, if they want it, they want it. If they don't, they don't.
Exactly.
Now, these flowers, is that part of the...
This is why it's called accessories. See, this is actually two little flowers, and you can do a lot with these because you can put them in your hair. You can clip them to your
I wouldn't.
shoes.
But somebody would.
Wouldn't you? You can clip them to your shoes. You can use them for your lapels.
Oh, so I could wear something like that.
Well, I don't
Could
know.
a man? No, it's a little girly. Huh?
Do you
Let me
think-
just clip it on and see what it looks like.
There you go.
That's not bad, huh?
Oh, I kind of like it, actually, yeah.
It kind of, with this suit,
It looks
pops
pretty,
out
yeah.
a little bit, yeah.
You like the crystal on there, huh? Anyway, it has a scrunchie, so you can put it on your ponytail. It has a pin, so you can pin it onto your clothes. And then it has a clip, so you could clip it onto your shoes or your hat or
Oh,
whatever.
yeah.
So it's very versatile, these things. That's why it's called accessories. So there's.
Can you pull this one off? This one is very...
Oh, yeah, I like
just
that one.
very subtle and very realistic looking.
Let's-
I always pick the hardest one for her to pull out.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, look at that. It just, can you see the orange underneath? Looks like a real flower. I wouldn't know. I thought it was a real flower. It smells like a real flower, too. And you put that in your hair. There's a little pony. That's the only word I know. Pony holder on it, or a clip to clip it in your hair.
Yeah, very versatile piece. So these are fun, too.
Do you have any of these pictures on Facebook?
Yeah, I have lots of pictures. There's all and
This is, I'm going to go to this as my favorite kind. Or this looks, or do we look at this one already?
Oh yeah, this is an urban. We call this urban because it's got leather
And turquoise.
and beads, yeah, that look like turquoise. There's a lot of fake turquoise out there right
So it's
now.
urban, more for the gangsta look, maybe? Want to look a little harder edge?
Yeah.
But it's absolutely beautiful. I don't know.
I like
Because
it.
of
I
our
would-
green screen, some of this stuff doesn't really come out that
I
good.
might wear that.
But-
I don't know.
There's a, what do you call,
Leather straps.
leather,
braided.
braided leather, and then straight leather straps.
And then that's just a leather strap with what would you call that? Hemp?
Hemp.
Yeah. And that's
We know hemp. Now, so what if, first they could just go to Facebook and contact you. Second is they could have a party in their home.
Exactly.
What about an office, like a lunchtime party?
Oh, that would be perfect. Yeah. I could even bring a basket of jewelry in and leave it, and ladies could buy what they wanted for, $5 to stick it in an envelope and have an office party.
That would be a fun office party.
Yeah,
We're
great
always
idea.
looking for something fun to do at lunch at our office, and And we bring in sandwiches and different things. But it'd be fun bringing sandwiches and jewelry. And if you're a good boss, you give everybody a little jewelry credit. You know what I mean?
Exactly, and especially now at Christmas time.
Right.
People want to start buying their Christmas gifts.
Actually, that would be a fun Christmas party for my workers. I give them each a little certificate. And you come in the jewelry and they buy for themselves or for a family member to give away for Christmas.
You've got some great ideas.
I do. I should go in this business.
I should pick your
Call
brain.
Mike for your jewelry needs.
Yeah, I should sit down with you and pick your brain how to market my jewelry.
But this is a big event here. It's on November 19th out in Clovis at the Oddfellows Lodge from 4 to 8 p.m. and you will be there. Now, will you have this or will you have tons more?
I will have tons more. I will have a whole 6-foot table full of jewelry.
You don't like to run out of it?
No. I'm constantly ordering new products, so you probably won't even see this stuff there. I'll have all new stuff.
Did we spell your thing right there? Susie's, I can't see it. At Facebook.com?
Yep.
What does it say? I can't see. Susie something?
Yeah, Susie Styles.
Susie Styles at Facebook.com. We are out of time for this segment, but Susie Eddington, Susie Styles at Facebook.com. Everything's $5.
Yeah.
Unbelievable.
That's the great thing about it.
It's beautiful. It looks real. It doesn't look like cheap costume jewelry. It looks like really, really cool stuff. It is cool stuff. And contact Susie.
Yep.
This is Let's Talk Business. I am Mike Briggs. We're going to have more businesses right after this.
Hi everyone, welcome to my crash course computer class. My name is Patricia.
Family photos tell your stories. Faces, places, milestones, and moments. You probably meant to preserve those memories. But where are those pictures now? Hiding in boxes or inside the discoloring pages of old albums? Do you own hours of home movies and videotapes that you can't even watch? Slides and negatives that you've saved for all these years and you never get to see? Think of all those precious memories that you've saved from the past to share with the future. Thanks to technology, we're taking more photos than ever, but we're not printing them like we should. Those digital images are held hostage on phones, tablets, and hard drives, leaving them as high-risk targets for accidents and hardware failure. What will happen to all of these images that tell your life story? Cherish those captured memories, not by hiding them, but by safely saving them. Put this overwhelming task on your own agenda or enlist Horn Photo's expertise. Horn Photo provides hands-on help from day one with organizing, scanning, restoring, and duplicating photographs. We can digitize your print and video memories onto DVD for easy viewing and safe, efficient storage. All you need to do is gather your prints, slides, negatives, and videos, then bring them into Horn Photo, where we will care for your cherished memories. In most cases, you can pick up your originals and your DVD within a few days. Once everything is on DVD, it's easy and affordable to order copies of your DVD for your children, siblings, and the rest of your family, so that you can share your memories with everyone. The best part is what can happen once your memories are digitized. We will show you how to transform your pictures into keepsake photo gifts and products you can enjoy for years to come. Don't wait for a disaster to destroy your collection of memories. Take steps to sort, save, and share life in photos. Whether do it yourself or have Horn Photo. Stop into Horn Photo to see our full range of solutions for saving and sharing your precious memories.
Own it all at Own a Car Fresno.
I'm Christopher Blundros. I'm a CPA in Clovis. People come to me who haven't filed their taxes in quite a while, or when they do file their tax returns, they're surprised by how much taxes they owe. Or when tax season comes along, their records are so disorganized they have no idea what their income or expenses are. Call me at 559-765-0313 to arrange a complimentary 30-minute needs assessment. You can also find me on the web at clovisaccounting.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Our next guest on Let's Talk Business is Tony D'Amore, who has a fascinating business, Final Touch Cleaning Service. Did I get the name right?
That's it.
And now, you'll go clean anything, I understand.
Yeah.
Now,
my motto is one call cleans it all.
One
so if
call
you can
cleans
think
all.
it, we do it.
Tony D'Amore. Do I say it right, D'Amore or
Yeah.
D'Amore? D'Amore.
D'Amore.
Yeah, Final Touch Cleaning Service. Now, would you go to somebody's house like once a week, like set up a schedule?
Yeah, we do housekeeping, and we do move-in, move-out packages if you're going to buy or sell a property. We do commercial work as well, restaurants and schools, malls.
Oh, that big. Oh, so you must have a giant staff.
No.
Just
no,
you?
Sir. Just three of us, me,
Three of you.
myself, and I.
I'll be darned. Now, a lot of people, I'm in real estate, and we run into this a lot. People are moving out, not because they want to, but they've done a
Right.
short sale or they got foreclosed, and they get a little settlement at the end, but their house has to be broom clean.
Right.
And I always think, man, I wish there was a service around, because usually they're vanquished and beat by then.
they
A
are.
service that could just come in and do it. You have some experience with
Yes. Yeah, over 10 years of experience doing this.
doing that. Yeah, what's your biggest, your top kind of thing that you do in your business? What do you do the most?
We've been doing a lot more repair handyman services than the cleaning service lately, but we still provide the housekeeping service. So if you want a weekly, bi-weekly cleaning, we'll go into your house or business, janitorial stuff. We do, a lot of realtors call us up. We're real popular because you guys are so busy trying to sell
Yeah.
the house. You don't want to meet 5 or 6 people at the house
Right.
for different things. So,
You could do it all.
We'll do it all.
Instead of calling five, but what about a little plumbing like dripping faucets?
No problem.
Because, I have dripping faucets in my house all the time. You never know who to call. You call a plumber, and either they do new construction or they want to come in and redo your whole
Right.
house or something. I
Right.
just want my faucet to stop dripping.
Yeah, we'll handle that for you too.
What other type of handyman, what's a usual kind of thing that you do a lot of?
A lot of people have problems with their doors, their cabinets in their house are sagging.
Oh, yeah.
New ceiling fan installation, fence repairs.
Now, a lot of us think we could install a ceiling fan.
Right.
And I've done many. And you notice we have 2 fans here
I
and they're
see
off.
that. I
Because
see
they
that.
wobble
They're
when they
wobbling.
run. And so I guess there's a technique to putting it
Yes,
in that
there
I
is.
don't know about.
Yeah,
So call a professional.
call a professional.
I could bet, because I have to make so much each hour, I would almost bet it would be cheaper just to have had you come in the first place.
It usually is.
Yeah.
It saves time and money in the long run just having someone come in and handle it for you, whether me or someone else. But I prefer you use me.
Absolutely. I don't know any other person that even does it. You go down to the orchard supply or something, they say, oh no, do it yourself, do this, and then, you don't want to admit that you don't know what they're talking
Right.
about.
Right.
Now, also, a bunch of our doors in this building don't close.
Okay.
And I feel like just maybe some adjustment or something.
Yeah.
But we're afraid to touch the doors because they're, they've been
Oh,
here
yeah.
100 years and
Yeah.
they're antiques.
I do a
guess you
lot of
call
work
them.
here in the Tower District on all these older homes, and the houses settle, things happen,
Yeah.
and just needs a little tweaking, and we can make them work again.
I didn't think about that, but that's why, now that you say it, that's why these doors aren't closing. It's just a
Yeah.
little bit of a shift on,
Yeah.
on the house. So,
Yeah.
because you look at the door and you think, the door couldn't have got bigger. How could it go a quarter of an inch over the edge like
Yeah.
that? But that's what it is, just a little
That's what
shift
it
of the
is.
thing.
Yeah.
And but you said you do shopping malls and stuff,
Yeah.
or you do,
Yeah.
or you will do that?
No, whatever someone calls and asks. I was referred maybe about 3 weeks ago. The Zinkins called me, and I had done work for them, and so he says, I want to try you out at my shopping center
Wow.
near River Park. So I went out and power washed in front of Hooters and Baja Fresh and all
Oh, yeah.
that. So
So you mean you get this stuff off the sidewalk?
yeah.
And what is that stuff? Do people throw their gum down? Is that?
A lot of it is gum.
Yeah.
A lot of it is grease from the restaurant floors being transferred, or stuff in the parking lot you pick up. So it's important that everyone keeps their floors clean. And
Yeah, but it's very unbecoming to have that stuff out there. So
Right.
would you have a high
I have
pressure
a-
spray
yeah,
thing or something?
Yeah, trailer mounted power washer that just blows all the bubble gum right off the sidewalk.
I was in Honolulu the other day, and I hear a voice, "Hey, Mike Briggs." It was Dwayne Zinkin.
Oh, okay.
What a small world,
Oh,
but
that
nicest
is.
guy in the world,
Yeah.
Dwayne Zinkin. Now, I don't know if you want to talk prices, but it's a weekly service at a house. I guess depend on the size. And
Depending on the
how
size.
far they want it
yeah,
to go.
we do it by the hour. It's $50 an hour, and we bring in a couple of cleaning ladies, and whatever you need done that week, we'll handle for you.
Right. So maybe right before Thanksgiving or Christmas,
Yeah.
do a lot of people call you?
Yeah.
And say, so for 4 hours, $200, that'd be good. You know,
Yeah.
maybe even a couple times a
Yeah.
year if you can't afford it
Yeah.
every week.
And it's a deep clean. You know, we move everything. We vacuum behind stuff. We dust all your furniture, all your ceiling fans, baseboards. So it's a real good deal.
Yeah, I'm glad to hear that term deep clean. We call somebody in every once in a while, they look and say,
Yeah.
oh no, I'll have this place cleaned up in an hour. I said, no, I don't want you to do it in an hour. I want you to spend all day at it and pull stuff off the shelf and dust and
Yeah.
get rid of the stuff that I don't want to do. You know,
Right.
we call it the big clean once a year,
That's
but
it.
deep clean, that's a great,
That's it.
that's a great terminology. And I don't know where all that dust and stuff comes from in the house, but it's there. It builds up no
Yeah.
matter whose house.
No, it doesn't matter.
And it's easy to give a one lick over with the vacuum cleaner, but there's still piles and piles of
Yeah,
dust.
there is.
So wherever you can see it, where you can't see it, there's still piles of dust there.
Yeah.
And it'd be good to get that, get it at least a once a year or every spring or something
That's
out
it.
of there. And so, but you do also have a service that might come once a week or every other week or something.
Whatever your budget fits, we'll tailor to. And, so if you're moving out, I've even had a realtor say, hey, Tony, I need help moving my client. Can you handle this for me? So
Oh.
I actually moved Tim McDonald to the 49ers.
Yeah.
He had like over a 10,000 square foot house.
Oh my gosh.
So I showed up at their house not knowing what to expect. Realtor just says, I'm paying for it, I'll take care of it. So I show up and the wife is like, I need you to pack us, to move us, repair the house, paint it, clean it, and give the keys back.
Give the keys back. So
So, okay, no problem.
that's a great job, though. Get to do the complete job.
Every day it's something different, which is very nice.
Well, that's moving out. In real estate, a lot of our clients are buying foreclosures. They're in pretty good shape, but they just need to be cleaned before you go in there. Would you do a move-in clean?
Yeah, we do move-in cleans too. So
Would you go in and do the carpets?
Yeah,
and
we have
whatever
a
is
carpet.
needed, I guess.
Yeah, a carpet steam cleaning machine. We do the windows. So the deep clean package is just floor to ceiling cleaning.
Oh, before you
inside
move
out.
in,
Mhm.
get rid of the other person's germs
That's
and
it.
start afresh with
Completely
everything.
sanitized.
Sanitized.
Mhm.
Deep cleaned and sanitized. These great terms that I'm going to start using in my vocabulary. We need this place a deep clean or a sanitizate. So you get free estimates?
Free estimates all the time.
Okay.
Yep,
Now, do you do any painting?
we do.
Yeah. Is there such a thing as just touching up the paint, or do you
Yeah,
have to
there
repaint
is.
everything?
It depends. If it comes to where, hey, I need the whole inside of my house painted, well, we better call someone else for that. But if you need some nail holes patched and, some paint touch-up done, no problem.
And now you've talked mostly about indoor stuff. What would you do outdoors?
Oh, we'll repair fascia, replace fascia. We do a little bit of roofing, siding, concrete work. Any sort of handyman, we tackle it.
Well, a lot of times before we close a house, they want us to paint just the end of the fascia board, and it's so
Right.
frustrating to get one painter to come out and just do
Yeah.
that. And it'd be good to have a guy we could count on. He knows he's going to give us a good price, like Tony. Give us a good price. We don't have to have the bid. You come and give the bid. We submit the bid. Just to say, come and do it.
Yeah.
That would be nice because we know it's going to be under
Yeah.
$50 an hour, around $50
Yeah.
an hour, or something like that. So, okay. Well, Tony, how do they reach you? We have your phone number up there.
Okay. So
I
the
can't
other
see
way
it. It's
is
too small. You can tell them, or you have a better way.
it's
to reach.
559-230-7432. Also on Facebook, Tony Diamore, and you can type in Final Touch and it'll pull me up. There's probably 20
Final
Tony
Touch.
Diamores. Yeah.
Okay, but you're the only one with Final Touch.
Exactly.
So Final Touch, whatever you need your house clean, you're going to move in, you're going to move out, you just want a quick cleanup, you want a deep clean, or if you have a commercial property, and by the way, we got a place right across the street here where the sidewalk is just gunky.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's not really dirty, but they put gum, they put their cigarettes out and stuff. And he asked me the other day, Mike, who could come and clean that? I'm going to give him your
Okay,
number because
good.
that and there's a lot of places that need that. But call Tony Diamore and go to Facebook and type Final Touch.
Yeah, or Craigslist under Household Services, type in Final Touch. It'll pull up all my ads also.
How about Google? Google Final Touch, see
Google,
what happens. Or call Central Valley Talk. We'll give you Tony's number. We have nobody who does what you do that comes on here regularly. So we'll
good.
steer a little
That's
business
good.
your way. And one more time, give out your phone number.
It's 559-230-7432.
And we are out of time. Is there anything we left out or you need to add?
I think that's it, Mike.
Tony Diamore, Final Touch Cleaning Services. Final Touch Cleaning Services. And we will be back with more Let's Talk Business right after this.
Family photos tell your stories. Faces, places, milestones, and moments. You probably meant to preserve those memories. But where are those pictures now? Hiding in boxes or inside the discoloring pages of old albums? Do you own hours of home movies and videotapes that you can't even watch? Slides and negatives that you've saved for all these years and you never get to see? Think of all those precious memories that you've saved from the past to share with the future. Thanks to technology, we're taking more photos than ever, but we're not printing them like we should. Those digital images are held hostage on phones, tablets, and hard drives, leaving them as high-risk targets for accidents and hardware failure. What will happen to all of these images that tell your life story? Cherish those captured memories, not by hiding them, but by safely saving them. Put this overwhelming task on your own agenda or enlist Horn Photo's expertise. Horn Photo provides hands-on help from day one with organizing, scanning, restoring, and duplicating photographs. We can digitize your print and video memories onto DVD for easy viewing and safe, efficient storage. All you need to do is gather your prints, slides, negatives, and videos, then bring them into Horn Photo, where we will care for your cherished memories. In most cases, you can pick up your originals and your DVD within a few days. Once everything is on DVD, it's easy and affordable to order copies of your DVD for your children, siblings, and the rest of your family, so that you can share your memories with everyone. The best part is what can happen once your memories are digitized. We will show you how to transform your pictures into keepsake photo gifts and products you can enjoy for years to come. Don't wait for a disaster to destroy your collection of memories. Take steps to sort, save, and share your life in photos, whether you do it yourself or have Horn Photo help. Stop into Horn Photo and see our full range of solutions for saving and sharing your precious memories.
Own it all at Own a Car, Fresno.
I'm Christopher Blundros. I'm a CPA in Clovis. People come to me who haven't filed their taxes in quite a while, or when they do file their tax returns, they're surprised by how much taxes they owe. Or when tax season comes along, their records are so disorganized they have no idea what their income or expenses are. Call me at 559-765-0313 to arrange a complimentary 30-minute needs assessment. You can also find me on the web at clovisaccounting.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com.
Up next on Let's Talk Business, we're going to try to answer one of the hardest questions to answer, and that is about senior care. Where do you go? What do you do? How do you find an honest place to go or an honest service? Well, our next guest, David Mose, is going to give us some of the answers. David, welcome to Let's Talk Business.
Nice seeing you, Mike.
Where does someone start? I guess, is that the question? Your family member reaches an age that maybe they don't want to stay in their big old house anymore or can't, and they need to start planning the next few years?
Well, I call them precipitating events, but it's usually something medical where it's caused them to now have to move on to another type of care. Or it's the family themselves realize that they can't take care of such a large house any longer. Right. So maybe an apartment size is a better deal. And often it's funny that the economics work out that it's probably cheaper in some cases to go into assisted living than it is to stay in the home.
Stay in the home, right. So now, is it just assisted living you're helping with, or maybe just a step towards something more permanent?
All steps. I can help get them home care if they need it for a few hours a day, up to 24/7, whatever's needed. The price starts getting a little extreme, though, once you add on more than about 5-6 hours a day. Then they need to look at either independent living or assisted living, and I represent both. Okay. Independent or assisted, whatever's needed by the family.
Now, you told me something very surprising, and I'll let you say the surprise, but you help people find services from moving to Medic Alert to maybe different things you might need as you're in your senior year, to housing. And if somebody, a family, wants to talk to you, bring you in and say, give us your advice, what do you charge for these consultations?
Nothing. All of my services are free. The people I refer to may charge because they're doing their business, whatever it might be. It could be an attorney, it can be a real estate agent, it can be anybody that can service the elderly population we have in the local area. But my services are absolutely free. It can end up being 10 phone calls, it can end up being 10 meetings, but it doesn't matter, it's always free.
Well, I see an advantage of, I mean, you could open the phone book and say, I need a place for my parent or grandparent to stay. So you look through the phone book and you find one, and it may sound okay, and you don't know if it's expensive or not expensive, but I would imagine you could expose them to hundreds. You know the full gamut and price and services.
Fresno Clovis has a little over 170 different facilities, and that's everything from the large facilities like Fairwinds or Sunrise down to a 6-bed facility where they only service 6 clients at a time. And the prices vary all over. But what I do is I have relationships with those facilities. I know what their charges are. I know what the services are they give. And then I match my clients to the best services in the local area, close enough to them that they feel comfortable in visiting their loved ones after they get moved in.
So considering that your consulting services are free, why not? Why wouldn't somebody go talk to you and find out the full, from somebody who's kind of experienced and knows what's what?
It's a question that I've often asked. I have people that call me, though, and they want me to give them advice but not actually help them get placed. It's kind of a funny business that way. The reality is, though, you can spend 100 hours or more learning what I know.
Right.
You can do it. But on the other hand, call me and I can get it done in an hour or two. An example being, I got a call this morning at 9:45, and I had them on 2 tours at 11.
Wow.
And I'm going to have them on 2 more tours 2 days from now.
Well, my family learned the hard way after years and hundreds of thousands of dollars that maybe it would have been better to call somebody in advance and get some free advice from someone like David Mose.
Right, and I give the free advice, and I also get you into the position where if you need more, if you need estate planning, if you need Medi-Cal planning, if you need VA planning, I'll get you to the right person to help you with that. And I don't get paid for doing that. That's just part of the free service.
Free service. Now, I want to make sure, sometimes I get the name of the company wrong, Assisted Transition, Senior Living and Care Finders, but it's more than housing. You have advice on all kinds of services. I don't know, since we have a green screen, this doesn't show up very well, but there's all these services listed that I didn't even think that people would need, from assisted living communities to rehab centers. Yeah, a lot of times you get stuck in a rehab center, you don't get a lot of choice which one. Dementia care, Alzheimer communities, skilled nursing homes, and going just like Medicare, Medicaid, financial planning, veterans benefits, medical supplies. In fact, some people may have some benefits waiting for them that they don't know.
And that's often the case. And I usually get involved when it's a medical event. And so the person is in a skilled nursing facility. They need to know that they can ask, and Medicare will pay for, in many cases, wheelchairs, walkers, shower chairs. It's getting a little tougher because they're tightening all the rules on what's available to everybody in the system.
There may be a way how to ask. Right?
How to ask is often the case. And I work with the social workers and discharge planners at each one of those facilities to try and get the best package I can for my client.
Well, maybe it's a good idea. I mean, if you're even getting to the point where you think you might want to maybe downsize your house and you're going to move towards something, or you have a family member that's in that case, it wouldn't hurt to find out now before you get to that. I would imagine everybody comes to you when it's an emergency.
I get probably 60 to 70% of my business is emergency based. Ones I really like working with are the long-term planning, where they're starting with the knowledge they're going to have a need, but they have the opportunity to take the time to make the best decision for them and do the planning, do the financial planning that's necessary to get them to that point.
What I've seen more and more of is that hospitals don't like to keep you very long. If you break a hip, perhaps even a heart issue, it's to a rehab place.
It is, and the key there is if you don't get your 3 days in the hospital, you don't get Medicare coverage in the in the facility when you go to
You mean if
skilled
you
nursing.
get out of the hospital too soon?
Yeah, they require a 3-day stay before you qualify for
Wow.
Medicare paid services.
Oh my gosh.
And also hospitals don't always admit. Sometimes they bring you in under observation, and then you don't get that benefit either.
Okay.
So often families end up in skilled nursing getting some services, but they're private paying for them instead of Medicare picking it
Oh,
up.
boy.
And then it does become an emergency. Get them moved on, because their insurance will usually pay for facility-based care also. So if they go into an assisted living facility, you can get a provider to come give you the physical therapy there
I see.
2 or 3 days a week. And it's cheaper for the insurance company, so they push that direction anyway.
Okay. So I kind of see what you're saying about emergency. I'm thinking always medical emergency, but that medical emergency could cause a financial emergency. And with a little planning and free consultation, you could avoid maybe the financial emergency.
Especially if they have a loved one that's a medical event waiting to happen.
Yeah.
Plan now, be ready, so you can jump to the conclusion rather than jump into the fire at the last minute.
Now, how would somebody reach David Mose at Assisted Transitions?
Well, you can either call me at my main line number for my cell, which is 559-750-8787. You can go online to Assisted Transition and put in your zip code, and it'll come to my site there, and you can get my information.
So go to Assisted Transition
And
website.
Right, and as long as you put in my any one of the ones of all the Fresno, Tulare, and Kings County zip codes, you'll get to my page. You can also go to my blog page at Senior Living Central California, and that actually has a great deal of information available.
SeniorLivingCentralCalifornia.com?
Yes.
SeniorLivingCentralCalifornia.com. So it's a good time to look. I'm going to look now.
Okay.
My parents are in their 70s, but they're very healthy. I'm in my 50s, and I'm very healthy, but any of us fall in the range already that should be looking at options.
And sometimes the downsizing actually will save you money in the sense that you may be paying to keep your house running with all of the services and the lawn and everything else that's going on. You can be paying $3,000 or $4,000 a month to keep that all going. Well, you can go into an independent living facility and get the same services for $3,000 and save money up for later when you need the assisted living side.
Save it up for when you really need it, when it's really going to be pressing. Well, we are running out of time. Is there anything that you want to add that we left out?
Probably the best thing to remember is that when I say 100 hours for a person to try and place their loved one, it's really true. By the time you go through all of the facilities and all of the different plans that cover what you can do and not do, you're better off coming to somebody like me. Within a couple of hours, you'll have a very good idea of what you can afford, where you can go, and within 5 hours, you'll have a decision made.
You've already been on the tours. You've already looked
Correct.
at the packages. You've already looked at the costs. You know about the hidden things that somebody might not know to ask.
And in many of the facilities, I've eaten the food there.
Eaten the food there.
So I know what it's like.
Yeah, and there's some great facilities.
There are.
I'm sure you get to see the good ones.
I could reel them off to you.
And I'm sure you know the bad ones too. So.
There are a few that I would not recommend.
And it's better to find that out before you get there and before you move in, because sometimes when you move in, you're stuck.
You are for at least a short period of time. You have to then give notice and move out just like you would if you were in an apartment.
Oh, boy. Can you help people get out and maybe get them on the right track?
I can. If they're in a facility they're not happy with, if they give me a call, I can help them find a better one.
And it's free. It's free to talk to David Mose. Assisted Transitions. I think we have your email up there, dmose@assistedtransition.com.
That's correct.
And the better way to reach you is your blog, which is?
Either through the blog or through the cell phone. I'm always on the
Give
phone.
your phone number out one more time.
559-750-8787.
And the blog is?
SeniorLivingCentralCalifornia.com.
SeniorLivingCentralCalifornia.com. I am Mike Briggs. This is Let's Talk Business. Keep watching. We're going to bring you more businesses, help you find some things out about the Valley. This show with David Mose is absolutely fascinating. We'll have more right after this.
If you have a pet, a horse, a dog, or a giant tortoise, sooner or later, you're going to have to scoop the poo.
Scoop the poo, scoop the poo, scoop the poo, take care of you. What you don't want to do, scoop the poo will do for you.
I'm Christopher Blundros. I'm a CPA in Clovis. People come to me who haven't filed their taxes in quite a while, or when they do file their tax returns, they're surprised by how much taxes they owe. Or when tax season comes along, their records are so disorganized they have no idea what their income or expenses are. Call me at 559-765-0313 to arrange a complimentary 30-minute needs assessment. You can also find me on the web at clovisaccounting.com.
Hello, I'm attorney Jessica Smith-Bobadilla, and I'm here to announce that we now have a show called Immigration Chat with attorney Jessica Smith-Bobadilla. The topic of the show is immigration law and immigration law problems and questions. So please feel free. The show airs every other Friday from 4 to 5 p.m. Please feel free to call in with your immigration law questions. We will answer questions in English and in Spanish. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Mike Briggs from Mike Briggs Properties. We're in some very uncertain economic times. Many people have lost their homes. Many people face losing their homes now. Know your rights, know your options. Come talk to the experts right here at Mike Briggs Properties. By the way, we'll talk to you for free. We do not charge any fees at Mike Briggs Properties. Call us at 486-6758. Mike Briggs Properties, 486-6758.
Watch Tim Thiessen live Wednesdays at 3 p.m. right here on CentralValleyTalk.com and on digital channel 33.2. If you missed the live broadcast, we're on every Wednesday night at 11 p.m. on Comcast channel 200 and digital channel 43.5. You don't want to miss this.
I'm the owner and CEO of Central Valley Talk. We produce live programs that broadcast 24 hours per day on the internet website, CentralValleyTalk.com. If you like local talk radio, you'll love CentralValleyTalk.com.
Hey everybody, let's have some fun. You only live once, and when you're dead, you're done. So let the good times roll.
Watch Mike and Athena Fridays at 1 p.m. on CentralValleyTalk.com.
CentralValleyTalk.com